You see this, Internet. You see what this is. You know what I think about this. Hello again, Internet. We're back with smash two things randomly together until something happens and you can do it all over again. The game. The genre. Star Trek 25th Anniversary. A staple of why I hate point-and-click adventure games. And this genre exists today. It does. Telltale still does it. But even then, it evolved into games like Resident Evil and such. Those are actually better games. This is not that evolution. This is the worst elements from this genre. Puzzles that don't make any sense. Things you have to click that did not work before, but you gotta try it again. This one I have a particular hatred for. Now, I know the next 3 or 4 steps that I have to do. I ended up having to look it up, as you saw yesterday. And I'm gonna show you exactly why I hate this. So let's go back out here. As you remember, I've already picked things up. So, now, let's take a look. Look. Oh, and in order to actually load the game automatically starts up on Demon World, or in the Demon World chapter, during that simulation firefight at the beginning. You have to wait through all the dialogue and then load the game from there in order to load a game. There's no option right away to do it. So I already don't like it for that. But let's take a look at this.
A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter controls.
Okay. So let's use the tricorder.
Even our most efficient Chief Engineer Scott would have trouble repairing this damage in less than 2 days.
I want you to remember that he said that. That our best engineer would take 2 days to fix this. And we got all these various pieces. Now watch this. This is something that this game has shown absolutely no sign to this point of being able to do. I'm going to take the phaser. I'm going to use the phaser on the plasma welder.
Phaser welder is now charged.
Yeah. Every time I tried combining things before, it just selected the new item. It didn't tell me that I couldn't combine them, it just selected the new item. But no, you have to jump through the hoops in the exact right order to get it to work. So now I have a phaser welder. Well, I click the phaser welder again and it chooses it. Thanks.
I think that does it. A comb bit for the transmogrifier. Now I can continue repairs on the transporter controls.
Okay. So we have to take this bit.
The parts fit together satisfactorily.
So now we have a tool. Let's go ahead and save this.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
And we're going to go ahead and save this for the day one. Actually, I can't save it on day one, because I already screwed it up. We'll save it here on name tag 1. Even though this is supposed to be the beginning of the planet. Okay. So, I have this item now, right? Well, let's use it on the transport thing. Now remember, our best engineer, 2 days to fix this.
I attached these here. Now, all I need is a spare length of wiring.
Do we have a spare length of wiring?
The bits are not long enough. I need a longer piece of wire.
Okay, now we got a problem because they're a longer piece of wire I can take from the bomb, but it causes it to explode. So now I'm stuck again. I don't know what to do. But basically, even though he told us, the game told us that our best engineer could not quickly fix that panel, I have to fix the panel. A note to anybody who wants to make a video game like this: never tell the player they can't do something and then have that be the answer. That's frustrating as hell. Oh, this can't be done. You have to do it. Oh, you have to get this piece out. Well, it's locked. But I have to get the piece out of there. And the only way to do it is to use it even though it's locked. I hate this game so much. And of course, I'm going to come back in here, and the guys are going to be back, and I'm going to stun them again. But I have to quickly choose this. Stun.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Stun. And look, now they're not dead. Now let's back out of that. Save the game again. No, I said save.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Replace the previous game. Replace 1 again. And now we have this thing here. So how do I deal with that? Well, I have a new piece. It's been charged. Let's see.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Now I wonder, can I charge my own lasers like this? No, I can't. Can I charge it this way? No, I can't. So now I'm stuck again because I can.
Nothing happens. The wire scraps are too small. They melt instead of fusing together, and you're left with nothing.
Oh, awesome.
I strongly recommend that we keep our silence, Captain. The Elassie are quite capable of tracing any communication from within this vessel.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Like I said, I could take the wire, but the bomb would go off, and that would defeat the whole purpose. So I'm once again stuck with... I don't know. I know I just zapped parts away, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to do that.
A small bomb of...
Yeah. Small bomb damage to controls. We know this already. If I scan the controls...
Even our most efficient...
Yeah. Take 2 days to
I am
fix.
registering energy residue from phaser fire and...
You know what? I haven't done that
Nothing
yet. Nothing
happens.
happens. Nothing happens, of course. Nothing's going to
Nothing
happen.
happens.
Nothing's going to happen no matter what I do.
Nothing happens.
Stop that. Shut up.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay. There is one other panel out here that I might be able to zap. Let's find out, shall we? Use phaser cutter on
Nothing
that. Nothing
happens.
happens. How about on the debris? Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
Nothing's going to happen. How about on the door? Nothing happens.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Well, it wasn't nothing happens at least. Let's zap the panel. Can I do that?
Don't you remember the Prime Directive, Captain?
The Prime Directive states that I'm not supposed to interfere with pre-warped civilizations. What the hell does that have to do with shooting a control panel to try to find a piece of wire? Can I shoot you, Spock? Can I please shoot you?
Behaving in this manner does not suit a Starfleet captain.
Oh, I don't care. Oh, Spock, I no
Don't
longer
you remember
care.
the Prime Directive, Captain?
The Prime Directive.
Nothing happens.
Really?
Nothing happens.
Spock, you know as
Nothing
much about the
happens.
Prime Directive as Janeway does. Oh, shit. How the hell am I supposed to get the bomb out of there with even less parts now than I had before? Did I do things in the wrong order? Do I need to use the transmogrifier, thank you Kelvin and Hobbes, on the wires instead of the control panel? Why would it disappear then? Again, I can take the wire, but it would kill everyone inside, and I'm trying to avoid that. Oh, God, I hate this game. Because I figured, you know, that's one of the points of fixing the teleporter, would be to teleport the guys out of the brig. Because despite the fact that you can't teleport through shields, you can teleport through shields. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's go back in, zap the guards.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Alright, now, can I use this on the panel?
Nothing
happens. On the wire, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
On the bomb, nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
You know what? Screw it. Let's just see what happens if I take these. Bomb goes off, everyone dies. Don't
You
care.
set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the brig is dead.
I will reload the
You
game.
fail to obtain anything.
I will reload the game. But I just want to see what happens now that I have the wire. And then, of course, I gotta walk to the middle of the room before I can actually interact with anything. Wire. Panel.
The controls are set for just inside the bridge door, Captain.
Mr. Spock, you're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far, Jim. But I do have to congratulate you, Mr. Spock. Now we can really risk shooting our atoms around the universe. Is this really necessary, Jim?
Analysis, Lieutenant Christensen.
Security analysis, sir. If we transport onto the bridge, we'll have the drop on them. Assuming Mr. Spock has the transporter working properly. If we could get past the force field on the door of the bridge, we should be able to surprise them for sure.
Remember, our best engineer would take 2 days to fix this panel. He did it with a few pieces of scrap. Freaking amazing. Well, let's use it. Get the guns ready. I'm not even going to load it. I don't care.
I'm
They
going to
die.
have a word
Whatever.
for you, Spock, if we appear inside the door.
Because I see no way of getting the bomb or getting the wire without detonating the bomb and killing everyone.
Violence rarely solves anything.
Shut up, Spock!
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
At the cost of the crew.
Mr. Scott, beam us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On-screen,
I'll
Lieutenant.
probably get a bad
We have
thing.
read your report on the problems at Beta Myamed and evaluate your performance at 31%. You and your crew received 0 commendation points. I'll be frank, Kirk. Starfleet expects more of you than that. Try to do better on your next assignment.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Alassi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
See, and we lost our red shirt, too. But I don't even care. I'm done with that one. It's over. I probably could have done it more efficiently. I just want to get this done.
labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On-screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright. Now I have to open up the manual again, because I forgot about the whole star chart thing. Fortunately, that's not hard to do. You see my cursor moving, but it's on a foreground window. Okay, there's Arc 7. I see it on my map. Now, let's see if I can find it on this one. That should be it right there.
We have arrived at Arc 7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Target analysis all.
Alright, where are you? Radar says you're over here somewhere. You're shooting at me. Can't see crap. Well, I injured the heck out of that ship. That thing's gone. Where is it now? Should be over here. There it is. And it's too close to me, so... Is it cloaked? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I think it is cloaking and uncloaking. Yeah, I think that dark actually represents it being cloaked. Even though it's supposed to make it invisible. Well, I got it a couple times there. Let's just go straight for a bit and see if it shows up again somewhere. I don't like these space battles at all. Where is the damn thing? It's not showing up on radar at all. How's
Target analysis off.
Okay, I've actually got some shields need repairing.
Aye, sir.
I should have that on all the time, to be
Target
honest.
analysis on.
Because I'm always going to need shields repaired. Ah, there we go. No, that's a planet. Alright.
They activated a self-destruct device rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to Arc 7, Captain.
Now wait a second. That ship
There is
there.
an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning, warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-1888564.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Well, let's save our progress.
Save new game. Replace.
Biohazard. Well, let's try hailing them and see what happens. Because it looks like there's a, See, that looks like the same kind of Romulan ship we just destroyed. So does that mean there's more Romulans on the station?
Message from Arc 7, sir.
I am Centurion
Yes, there are.
Ardeax of the Romulan Empire. We have discovered your genocide factory here and have summoned help to destroy it. Our lives will not be sacrificed in vain.
Alright, well, let's see what the computer says about it.
Arc 7, a highly sophisticated archaeology project looking into the origins of life in the universe. The project is being led by Dr. Carol Marcus, who, along with a crew of 17 members, is dedicated to unlocking the mystery of life. Further information is classified.
Topic not available, Captain.
Marcus, Carol.
Okay, so that
The
worked.
current chief of research on Station Arc 7. Dr. Marcus is an expert in molecular biology, bioprotein development, cell mutation science, and radiation science. Dr. Marcus has been offered many posts in the Federation, but refuses to be involved in any project which may have a direct military application.
Well, that didn't help. So none of those actually give me any answers. I like the fact that we can pull up the computer and get information, but that didn't tell me anything that I need. So I still am completely clueless right now as to what to do. How do I talk to Spock again?
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever ARC-7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Okay. T, by the way, is to talk to Spock, which, at least when you're on the ship, does give you some information.
Save new game. Replace previous.
I like that. At least that's something. Alright, Spock. Let's head on over then. Teleport.
Captain, the shields are up. Lowering shields, Captain.
Now,
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the comm.
Now, hold on. If it's deadly to Romulans, wouldn't it be deadly to Vulcans? The species are related. See, this is a problem I have with this game. It doesn't know Star Trek. They got the IP, but I'm too much of a nerd. I know the setting better than they do. Now, mind you, I have the benefit of Next Generation, Voyager, as bad as that was, Deep Space Nine, even Enterprise. But it's just terrible. Okay.
A Romulan bird of prey hovers menacingly on the view screen.
Yeah, we know that. We've seen it. Okay. Command.
This computer terminal is linked into the station's main computer. It is currently running an open file of log programs.
Okay, I'm probably pretty sure we're gonna have to take a look at that. Anything else here I can interact with? That pixel hunt.
This is a heavily secured door leading to another section of the station. Its access code has been breached.
That pixel hunt. Look for the areas
This is a standard door leading to another room on this deck.
where the cursor changes. Here, well, let's use the computer to see what these log files are.
Spock, check out the station's computer and see what you can dig up.
Dr. Marcus log. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids.
So it does know.
As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
See, okay, this is one of the things that I have a problem with also. Oh, we just invented something terrible. Let's erase all data of it. And then the people who are trying to replicate your other work are going to stumble across the same thing. Oops. I mean, come on. You found it. Someone else is going to find it. It's better to have a warning, don't do this, than to just assume it'll never get found again. Also, why is Spock here if the virus is deadly to him? Alright, well...
The main computer banks of the ARC-7. It looks like someone has recently been rummaging through the main databanks.
Medical tricorder on the computer?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
There's the data logs, which you know you're supposed to be looking at.
Spock, check out the station.
No, that's Spock again. It's not
Dr.
McCoy.
Marcus log.
Doctor, you may be...
Great, so McCoy... Oh, there we go. I have to click on McCoy, and then have him use it.
Now that's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research data on the Ouroboros virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in... Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you
told him to do it!
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment.
Oh, God, this story hurts. Can Spock please beam back so he's not at risk? No. Okay. Well, Doctor, can you do anything else here?
Please
You have to go to
select
another room.
subject file. Ouroboros virus. TLTDH gas. Nitrous oxide.
And see, this is one of those. You do the same thing again and get a different result.
Ammonia. Dihydrogen oxide.
Water.
Exit database. Ouroboros TLTDH gas.
Well, let's find out what this gas does, shall we?
TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. In post-industrial pre-spaceflight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to hook up from non-conductive tantolithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject file.
So I found knockout gas.
Virus. TL nitrous oxide.
No, human laughing gas. Let's take a look and see if this has anything about what it does to the virus.
Nitrous oxide. A colorless non-flammable compound.
Also, it'd be nice if the computer read faster.
Gaseous at 1 atm and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. Please select subject file.
So,
Ouroboros
literally the
virus.
same stuff as the other gas, except for humans instead of Vulcans. And Romulans.
TL nitrous ammonia. Ammonia. A colorless pungent compound, NH3. A common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms. Liquid or gaseous at 1 atm. Compounds widely used in agricultural, medical, and industrial applications. Please select subject file.
Okay, so it's telling me what the gases are, but it's not telling me how they interact with the virus, which is the whole point of why I was supposed to be contacting this thing, or looking at the computer.
TL nitrogen dihydrogen exit database.
Well, I guess
Dihydrogen
water's the
oxide.
last one.
Dihydrogen oxide, a colorless, tasteless, non-flammable compound, H2O. Water, liquid, solid, or gaseous at 1 atm. Temperature scales defined in most humanoid cultures by state shift of pure water. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology: contact or airborne vector with alveoli microcollapse. Involvement immediately upon exposure. Tissue dehydration follows pneumal flooding. Mortality: 0.6 in 1.0 stardates. 1.0 within 2.0 stardates treatment, none. Named for the mythic world snake that swallows its own tail. Please select subject file. Ouroboros exit date.
Well, none of that seemed particularly helpful at the moment, except for the fact that I could flood the station with laughing gas, Vulcan laughing gas.
Save new game.
Which seems to be what I'm
Replace
supposed to
previous-
do. And this will end badly. I can almost assure you of this. Because it's the easy option, so it can't be the right one. Spock, stay where it's clear. Oh, look, he's following me around.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw materials. A device to accelerate neutrinos. Not much good for anything else. This is a large engineering safety door with heavy shielding. Its entry codes seem to be breached. This is a large refrigeration unit. This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents.
Okay. Doc, is there anything you can do with these? Where's Doc? There's the Doc.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor. I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Okay, you can open and close the door. What's in here?
This refrigerator has a number of specimen dishes inside.
Let's start scanning them.
Nothing to report, Captain.
How about the medical scan?
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Fine, let's close it.
This is a standard door leading to another room on this deck.
Alright, well, let's go through the next door, see what we can find. Oh, look.
A gas tank marked O2.
Yes, we got hydrogen and
a
oxygen.
A gas tank marked H2. An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
Oh, I'm sure you can whip something together in 5 minutes using spare parts you found in the hall.
This is a storage cabinet.
Still bitter about that.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds. This is a synthesizer.
Alright, well, let's take a look and see what's inside the cabinet, shall we? Because this H2O2 would give us water. We're not looking for water. Let's take a look in here.
This is a storage cabinet.
Thank you! It's a storage... Okay, fine. Get.
You take the anti-grav unit.
What?
Weak muscles. Scrawny security officers can't budge equipment. No problem. Just use this handy anti-grav unit.
Now, why would you give me a sales pitch for it? Okay, doesn't matter. Bones. Machine. Magic. Do what you were supposed to do.
Nothing happens.
Hate you so much. Okay.
I certainly see nothing there calling for
shut
ships.
Up. So I'm gonna have to take something out of the other room. Am I gonna have to find more tanks to put on instead of the H2 and O2? Probably. Let's open the door. Get some samples out of there.
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Good. Let's give it to Spock. No, let's not give it to Spock.
The nozzle is empty.
What is that?
This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents.
Okay, so this is... Okay. So I use the other machine in the other room to make the gas, and I combine it with this machine and the virus sample in order to test what the various gases do to the virus. I think. Save the game before I kill Spock here.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Okay, so I can use the virus sample in here.
Nothing happens.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting worse.
Then why did you beam down with him? Oh my god. If this is a timed thing, you know what? I don't even care. I really don't right now. Let's just try to...
This is a research lab.
I want to go to the other room and make a gas. Right? Do I use the virus sample with this machine?
Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't...
No, shut up.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I apparently can't use the machine either.
Nothing happens.
Do I have to turn on the tanks?
The can looks much too heavy to carry, sir.
Hence the anti-grav.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
Great.
You attach the anti-grav.
Great. Now I need to
happens.
find. Now I need to find more tanks to put in. How many anti-grav units do I have? Let's grab the wrench. Let's take a look around in here.
You pick up a large wrench. Turbines of a Cochrane 500 class fusion drive, manufactured over a century ago on Alpha Centauri.
I didn't realize that they use these old fusion reactors anymore.
Actually, Doctor, as Mr. Scott would tell you, the Cochrane 500 is renowned for its reliability and perfectly suited for a station of this size.
Hey, this thing's real old, isn't it?
Thank you. Your input has been invaluable.
This is the engineering center for the ARC-7 space station.
Why does it... why wouldn't the space station... It's not like it's going to be going anywhere,
This is the
though.
engineering... This is
panel.
an engineering access panel allowing repairs to be made to the interior wiring in the equipment.
Let's open it up and see what's going on inside.
You need something to pry this open.
How about the large wrench? Probably won't work, but let's try it anyway.
The panel is open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past.
Alright, I'll just accept it. I'll just accept it.
There is a pile of stripped insulation that fell out of the engineering access panel.
Let's scan this and see if there's anything that the tricorder can give me about this.
A prime source of raw material for TLDTH gas.
Okay, perfect. Let's grab it.
You grab a handful of insulation.
Oh, that's right. It did mention that, didn't it?
Save new game. Replace...
Great. Kirk is now Walter White. Let's take a look around here and see what else we got. I don't really need to do anything else to that. I've got the insulation.
This is the engineering
No,
center.
same thing. Okay, well, let's... Was there anything else I needed besides the insulation to make the gas? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Assuming I can go through the damn door. Hello?
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2 with its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
Okay. Let's anti-gravity that N2.
The anti-grav unit hums and emits the stink of ozone before it fail-safes.
The unit cannot lift something fastened to the body of the station, Captain. The tank must be detached first.
Okay, I got a wrench.
The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
I want to shoot him myself.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
Alright. Progress, I think. It's moving slowly, but at least this one I'm solving.
Replace delete previous game. Replace previous.
Okay, let's go back into here. Can we use the insulation on this? Well, okay, first off, let's find out what else I need for the insulation. Or for the gas. Clearly I need the insulation. But there's going to be at least one other component. Bones, computer.
Please select subject file. Ouroboros TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum,
dihydroxide. So I'm going to need H2.
Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within a human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. In post-industrial pre-spaceflight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to cook up from non-conductive tantolithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject file.
Okay, so I'm just going to look at that one more time. Tantolithial. So we got tantolithial. Thallium dioxide. Alright, well, not entirely sure.
Please select Ouroboros exit.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure here, but I think just the hydroxide and the insulation is all I'm going to need. So let's use the H2O tank.
Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't...
Nothing happens.
Fascinating, Captain.
Okay, I can't use the H2 tank. I should be able to use... Was that the insulation?
Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating, Captain.
Nothing happens.
Well, this is what I'm supposed to use to synthesize
this is
stuff,
a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds.
Right. How do I turn the... Oh, okay, now I know how. I have to use the machine out here to get the part, to get the gas from the insulation.
You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
Is it in my inventory? Yes, it is.
This container contains polyberyl carbonate produced from insulation.
I don't know if that's what I need.
A device to accelerate neutrinos. Not much good for anything else.
You see what I mean, though, about clicking random things until something happens, then you can go to the next step where you have to click more random things. And you gotta find out what order to click them in.
Fascinating, Captain.
Oh, god damn it!
Nothing happens.
Fascinating, Captain.
Nothing happens.
It's because nothing's hooked up, because you won't let me hook anything up. Well, there is still one room I haven't been to. I'll probably go to it and get killed. I bet that's where the Romulans are.
Replace.
Let's go find out. There's still a couple machines here to use, though. Alright, let's go through here. Romulans? No, just the same door I've already been to. So now I officially have been everywhere on this deck. So I'm going to have to use this machine for something. And I'm going to assume that I have to use this machine on this.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Of course not.
Careful, Jim. That's a distillator, not a can opener. Careful, Jim. That's a distillator.
Shut up, McCoy. You could try helping.
Nothing happens.
Let's talk to Spock.
This is a very well-equipped laboratory, Captain. Perhaps Dr. McCoy could be of some use here.
Good. McCoy, any input at all?
Jim, this lab is incredible. What I wouldn't give to have some of this equipment on the Enterprise.
You are very helpful. Okay, well, let's use this in
That
here.
nozzle is for anti-agents only, Jim.
Thank you. I don't have an anti-agent, though. Do this with it.
That nozzle is for anti-agents only.
What?
Nothing happens.
Careful, Jim.
I'm getting a little tired of nothing happens.
Lieutenant Ferris is careful. Turbines of a Cochrane 500 class.
I didn't realize that they use these.
Actually, Doctor.
Hey, this...
All ratings normal.
This is the engineering center. There is a pile of stripped in
Yeah, I already grabbed the insulation.
turbines of a Cochrane 5.
I didn't.
Actually, Doctor.
Hey, this...
This is a screen and filter for the ventilation.
Yeah. I need to make the laughing gas. But I don't know how. I don't want to make human laughing gas because that would disable me. So we're back to this room with the machine that doesn't want me to do anything with it. Can I scan this machine real quick? Maybe provide some insight?
Nothing to report, Captain.
No, I can't.
Nothing to report,
Captain.
This is a synthesizer used to
using-
combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular mod.
Exactly.
This is a synthesizer.
Okay.
This is a synthesizer. You look but see nothing of. You look but see nothing of no. An RDAC 1000.
It would take us...
Okay, so I need to make something here. I would love it if I could, you know, use this.
Fascinating, Captain. But it doesn't appear to get...
Yeah, we're gonna do the whole try to combine thing. Oh, look, it's not working. Oh, I can't combine anything. Why would it be able to combine anything?
The virus has spread to me, Captain. I suggest you concentrate your efforts on the problem.
Okay, that was an interesting text glitch there.
Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating, Captain.
Well, can I use it on you?
Nothing happens.
Can I use it on you?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So what is the point of this? Can I hook the oxygen
Nothing
up here?
happens.
No, I took the oxygen out of here.
You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed line.
Excellent! Can I hook this into it?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Why?
Nothing
Why can't I hook
happens.
this into it?
Fascinating, Captain.
Nothing happens.
Okay, can I make water then? Let's make water.
You install the gas tank to the synthesizer. Nothing happens.
How does nothing happen? The whole point is you hook up the two devices.
Nothing happens.
Okay, fine. Doc, you do it.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Nothing happens.
Let's make laughing gas.
The can looks much too heavy to...
So even... Oh, that's right, I had to unhook this in order to hook it up because I can't have the anti-gravity hooked up to anything that's currently hooked up. So, but I can do it like this and unhook it! Why?
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas... Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I'm trying to hook the freaking thing up!
Nothing happens.
Oh, there! See?
You install the
I found the magic
gas
pixel!
synthesizer's feed lines.
Captain, I see the problem. The gas feeds are turned off. If you'll permit me.
Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister, Captain. I think you would not care to fall under the effects of laughing gas in these straits.
Do you mean to say it's undignified, Spock?
It is, at the least, inappropriate for a starship crew on duty, Doctor.
Well, I finally got one.
You take a 1-liter container of nitrous oxide.
Okay. We're getting somewhere finally. Something happened. Let's unhook the oxygen.
I would not recommend removing.
Let's use the valve.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Is
Nothing
Spock
happens.
the only one who can...
Nothing happens.
Is Spock the only one... Oh, okay, I had that. I had to do it without... Can I turn the valves? Spock, are you the only one who can turn the valves?
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain. I fail to see the...
Oh, God. If I'm supposed to test various combinations, I can't make various combinations. Oh, my God. I'm going to throw this game. Sorry, I'm going to throw the game. Just out the window. Everything. Hate. Okay, let's hook this up to that. Now, let's take the virus sample. Put it in here. McCoy, would you please do the honors?
This isn't the result I was hoping for, Jim.
No shit. Okay. That's one down. I know nitrous oxide doesn't work. Which I knew from the beginning. I knew nitrous oxide would just not work. But now I have to figure out how to unhook this damn canister.
The can looks much too heavy to...
I would not recommend removing
Then
the canister
turn the
without turning
fucking
off
valves off! Don't you dare make another sample. Don't you dare!
The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister.
Do you mean...
It is at the least...
You take a 1-liter...
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
I'm trying
I fail to see the
take
logic.
these away!
The can looks much...
There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. There is nothing at the moment for me to...
Okay, can I do this maybe?
Nothing happens. Nothing
Is there a
happens.
magic pixel again?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
How do I turn the fucking valves off so I can move these tanks?
The can looks much too heavy.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment.
I fail to see the... I fail to see the...
Why won't you let me
machine
switch the tanks
synthesizes
out?
A liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister.
Do you mean to...
It is at the least...
Oh my God, this game is pissing me off.
You fail to obtain...
Out of the way.
You fail to obtain any... You take a 1-liter container.
The can looks much too...
Gas feed is off.
Aha! Found it!
Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav...
Okay, good. Good. Let's hook the oxygen back up.
Nothing happens.
Hydrogen.
Nothing happens.
Let me hook the damn tank up.
Nothing
Let me hook
happens.
the tank up. I gotta find that magic pixel. There we go. Found the magic
You
pixel.
install the gas...
Let's turn the tanks back on.
Gas feed is on.
Hey! It's working finally! Progress!
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
Clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
Shut up, Spock. McCoy needs samples of everything.
You take a 1-liter container of pure water.
We're gonna give McCoy samples of everything. Use. Wrench. Unhook.
Gas feed is off.
Use. Anti-grav on oxygen.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank.
Use nitrogen. Hook it up.
Nothing happens.
Find the magic
Nothing
pixel.
happens. Nothing happens.
Find the magic pixel.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing
There's a magic
happens.
pixel here somewhere.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
See, this pisses me off.
Nothing happens.
Because there's a place where I can hook this up.
Nothing happens.
I know I can hook this up. I have to be able to hook this up.
Nothing happens.
Screw it. We'll take the other tank down.
You attach the anti-grav unit.
Now let's hook the nitrogen up.
Nothing happens.
Now let's hook the nitrogen
Nothing
up.
happens.
Let's hook the nitrogen up.
Nothing happens.
Let's hook the nitrogen up.
Nothing happens.
Let's hook the nitrogen
Nothing
up.
happens.
Let's hook the nitrogen up.
Nothing
Let's
happens.
hook the fucking
Nothing
nitrogen
happens.
up. There! I found the magic
You install
pixel!
the gas tank to the You install
I
the
found the
gas
magic
tank
pixel
to
again.
the synthesizers.
Probably gonna be ammonia, which
Nothing
again.
happens.
Oh, right. Didn't turn the gas on.
Gas feed is on.
Now, use the equipment.
Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating.
No. It's because I'm using the wrench. Okay. You see how frustrating this is? Then you gotta do things in the right order, but then you gotta hit the right pixel. So it makes it look like it's failed, but it hasn't failed. It just doesn't
I
work.
hope you don't want me to swab the deck with that, Captain.
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
You take a 1-liter container of ammonia.
Okay. Let's use the wrench to turn the gas off.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Turn the gas off. Thank you.
Gas feed is off.
Use anti-grav on hydrogen.
You attach the anti-grav unit.
Use this.
Nothing happens.
Hook this up,
Nothing
please.
happens.
Please hook this up somewhere.
Nothing happens.
Please hook this up somewhere.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I'm betting I
Nothing
have to make this
happens.
into a gaseous form, but I have
Nothing
no idea
happens.
how.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Let's
Nothing
remove the-
happens.
Let's remove the.
Nothing happens.
Let's remove the other tank.
Nothing happens.
Let's remove the other tank.
Nothing happens.
Let's remove the other tank.
Nothing happens.
I'm clicking on.
Fascinating, Captain.
I'm clicking on Kirk is the problem, I think.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I don't think I can
Nothing
hook this up.
happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas.
Now, let's walk out of the way again so I'm not clicking on you.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I have no way to hook this into it,
Nothing
I don't
happens.
think. So I'm
Nothing
going to have to do something else to turn this into a gas that can be hooked up. Because I guarantee you, the water's not going to work, the ammonia's not going to work. It's too simple to make those, so it's not going to work. I have to figure out a way to make the other thing. Get the damn thing out of there.
Done.
Use ammonia in this.
A loud hissing fills the room.
What? No, no, no. Oh, Jesus, did I? Yes, I just... I used it on myself! I hate this game!
You install the gas tank. You install the gas tank to the...
Surround the gas.
Gas feed is on.
Make the ammonia.
Fascinating, Captain.
Make the ammonia.
The machine...
I hope you don't want me to...
I think we can set...
You take a 1-liter container of ammonia.
Now, did Kirk drink the liter of ammonia?
Gas feed is off.
Fascinating, Captain.
After playing this
Nothing
game,
happens.
I'd almost like to. Let's take the tanks off
You
again.
attach the anti... You attach the anti-grav...
Let's save this time.
Save new game.
Yeah, you read that right. I didn't want to save over my old one in case I accidentally poisoned Kirk. Not that I would be opposed to poisoning Kirk right now.
Game over. Load a previously saved game.
Did I take too long? Or did doing that kill Kurt? Or kill Spock? Let's wait a little bit and see if it's a time-based thing.
Game over.
It's a time-based thing.
Previously saved game.
That's why I made a new save. I'm debating how much I care right now. Why would you even bring Spock down? I knew this was a bad idea from the fucking beginning. But no, the game decides you have to bring him down so that he'll die if you don't do it fast enough. When anyone with half a fucking brain would have known if it affects Romulans, it would affect Vulcans. Don't bring a Vulcan down to a goddamn bio-contaminated section. But the game forces a bad decision on you in order to artificially create a timer. I don't want to play this. I really fucking don't. Alright. Let's go back to an earlier save and see if there's anything I can freaking do. I don't even know how long ago this was. I have the tanks in my hand, but I don't have this. Now I need to do this with...
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. In here?
That's for virus. That nozzle is for...
I obviously have to do something else with this device, but I don't know what.
Jim. That's a...
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
God.
I certainly see nothing.
There is nothing at the moment from...
Jesus.
There is nothing at the moment from...
Christ.
This is an access ladder. It appears to lead to the next deck below.
Okay, well then let's use the next deck below. Let's see what's down there.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Load a previously saved game.
Okay, I don't even have a chance to do that. Alright, whatever. Let's go in this room. Let's make the water. Let's make the ammonia.
Nothing happens.
Why?
Nothing happens.
Will you not let me hook this up?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
You install the gas tank. You install the gas tank.
Let's move a little bit faster this time.
Gas feed is on.
Fascinating, Captain.
The machine synthesizes.
I hope you don't want me to...
I think we can set...
You take a 1-liter container.
Use the wrench. Turn those off.
Gas feed is off.
Use the antimatter to take that. Or
You
anti-grav.
attach the anti-grav.
Use the oxygen. Hook it up.
You install the gas tank.
Turn the nozzles back on. This is the most boring thing in the fucking world.
Gas feed is...
Use the machine to make water. Neither the water nor the ammonia is going to work.
The machine
It's too easy to make these.
You take a 1-liter container of...
Can I mix this with any of them?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
No, okay, I can't use it on Spock either. So I can't mix that with anything, so I still don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with it. Let's use the virus culture on the machine. Let's use the ammonia, which is going to be a bad idea, on the other side of the machine. Let's get out of the way, and let's let McCoy use the machine.
I certainly see nothing. I certainly see nothing. Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
Oh!
The virus has spread to me, Captain. I suggest you concentrate your efforts on the problem.
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
I'll be damned, ammonia worked.
Jim, we need to synthesize more to make the serum before we can use it.
Okay, how do I synthesize more?
Careful, Jim.
Nothing happens.
That's for virus cultures only, Jim.
Okay, well, first off, I'm gonna save this.
New game. Replace.
Oh, no, I hate this game. I have the how do I make more?
Fascinating, Captain.
Jim, we need to send...
Nothing happens.
Fascinating, Captain.
Okay, I put it in the synthesizer thing.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of wet...
We must be doing something wrong, Jim.
There is nothing at the moment for me to...
The machine synthesizes...
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application.
Oh, I think I got it.
The machine does not...
I think I have it.
You take the oral...
Okay, unhook these. Take off the oxygen.
Gas feed is off. You attach the anti-grav...
Now, hook up the nitrogen.
You install the gas...
Now, take the virus, put it in there, turn on the machine,
gas feed
turn on the
is
gas.
on.
Now let's use it and see what happens.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of colorless goo.
You're wrong, Spock. Look, the virus culture has been eliminated. That's why it's clear. It'd be more useful for me to see how the virus might grow in the presence of a limited quantity of ammonia gas.
Okay, so that didn't quite do it, but if I put this in the machine, will it work now? I either need ammonia... Water didn't work, so it's either going to be ammonia or something else. Syringe. Get the syringe.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin cure.
Use it on Spock before he dies.
There, you're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Okay.
Save new game. Replace...
That's part 1. I guess part 2 would be to flood... I could try flooding the area with ammonia. Yeah, let's make some ammonia then. Because there's that ventilation room. If I hook up an ammonia to the ventilation, you think it might
The
work?
machine synthesizes...
I hope you don't want me to...
I think we can...
Let's grab it. Let's try hooking it up in the engine room, because I can't think
You
of any
take a
other reason for
1
that. Well, I guess we did get tools from that room. But... And the only other option is to try to throw the cure down there. Which, you know, the Romulans would never believe that. So let's hook either the cure or... Well, okay, the thing is, at this point, I want to knock the Romulans out. I still don't know how to make the knockout gas. Because I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is make the knockout gas, knock the Romulans out with it, go down, inoculate them all, and then get the hell out. Although if we were here long enough for Spock to die, they should be long dead. But let's hook this up in here.
A loud hissing fills...
Hate you, game. Let's load the game again. Okay. I still don't know how to make the prop... Yes, I do. The game just showed me how to make the gas. Let us take this and put it in the machine here. Now, do I need ammonia? Probably not. Let's see what happens with ammonia. It's either going to be ammonia or
The
oxygen.
machine synthesizes a quantity of inert matter.
No, so that didn't do it. But this is how I make the knockout gas. So let's load the game and keep trying it with the different ones until I get one that works.
Nothing happens.
Get out of the damn way!
Nothing happens.
Okay, let's also unhook the hydrogen.
Gas feed is off.
Pretty sure it's the hydrogen I want to get rid of.
You attach the anti-grav.
And I'm pretty sure that I actually want to do just nitrogen.
Gas feed.
No, wait. It's hydroxide, isn't it? Well, if it's hydroxide, I need water.
Gas feed.
Well, let's put water in it.
Nothing happens.
Get out of the way, Kirk.
You attach the anti-grav unit.
Okay. Oxygen.
Nothing happens.
Oxygen.
You install the gas tank to the...
Hydrogen.
You install the gas tank.
Turn on the gas.
Gas feed is...
Use the machine.
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
Please, Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
And it will never show up again. But there, I found out how to make the gas.
You take a 1 liter container of TLTDH gas.
Now, I hook this up. Save it.
Save new game. Replace...
Hook this up in the other room.
A loud hissing.
That's not what I wanted to do! Can I open it and toss it down the freaking hole then? Is that it? Because I can't seem to hook anything up to the ventilation, which is the obvious answer is you hook it up to the ventilation.
A loud hissing.
Okay. Start injecting Romulans.
The Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
Great! Does that mean I'm done with this one?
Save new game. Replace...
Romulan laughing gas. My father would never approve.
Oh, shut up, Spock. Okay, well, let's try talking to these guys. They're in no condition to talk. How about if I give them some water? Don't I have some in with me? I do have some with me.
The Romulans drink thirstily and empty the container.
Take it easy now. You'll feel better in a few minutes. Good thing we had the water available, Jim.
We aren't barbarians, in spite of what some people think.
Okay, now are you feeling any better?
This Romulan is groggy, but conscious. This Romulan is groggy. This Romulan is... This Romulan...
Okay, well, let's take a look at the door
This
here.
door leads into an...
Logic. What happened to my logic?
Yeah, great. You're giggling. Well, way to go. Oh, well, let's well, first off, let's repair this dude. Let's cure him.
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but...
Oh, great. So I need to get another thing of water for him? I can actually go do that.
Logic. What?
Nothing happens.
Well, let's untie these dudes. Oh. Alright. Can I talk to you yet?
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came.
You get no response.
Pretty sure he banged her, but then
I
again,
have
he's banged
called off
everybody.
the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus? Save it for someone who's buying, Preax. Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter your atoms across the quadrant. You also, I assure you, the Federation would never...
Absolutely. We've already destroyed all cultures and purged the data files.
Except that you didn't. That's how he was able to get the cure.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon True.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
Did I actually solve one without having to look anything up? Holy shit. I still hate this fucking game. Oh my god.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 81%. You and your crew received 2 commendation points. Well done, Captain. Keep up the good work.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
They'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.
Yay! That's one done. I'm one step closer to being done with this game forever.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have reports of an undetermined number of Elasi pirate ships in your sector.
Surprise,
you are ordered to
surprise.
proceed to the Harlequin star system immediately and investigate. Starfleet out.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Alright, now, P for pause, so I can go look up what the heck Harlequin system was it? Harlequin system, Harlequin system. Where is, there it is, number 4. Ah, it's actually not too close, not too far from Arc 7, which would be why it was where I am. Okay. We are here, and we have to go here. Now, the GOG version and the Steam versions do come with manuals, so yay.
2 Elasi ships approaching Fact, Captain. I'm also picking up an ion trail from a small ship, probably a scout. It left the sector just as we arrived. It appears likely that we interrupted the pirate attack on the scout.
Message from the Elasi captain, sir.
We'll show you what happens to those who come between us and our prey. Prepare to die!
Didn't I already kill you?
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Aye, sir.
Immediately start repairing shields, because I'm going to be needing to do that, I'm sure. As you can see, I'm already taking some damage to my shields. And now I'm fighting 2 ships. Gotta try to lead. Oh crap! You're coming in. You're swinging into attack, aren't you? Yep. Alright. Probably just left the other one to do a sweet bomb on me. How much damage have I taken? Don't look at them. Look at ourselves. How much damage have I taken? I'm gonna need my engines repaired.
Aye, sir.
Let's get back in the view screen. Where are they? God, I hate this.
Engines repaired, Captain.
Good. Get on the shields then.
Aye, sir.
How much damage did I take? Engines again, and hull.
Aye, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna get creamed out here with 2 of them. How much damage? Hull. Let's repair that.
Aye, sir.
Oh, God, where are you? Hull and engines again. Now weapons. Need those.
Aye, sir.
Crap, crap, crap.
Phasers repaired, Captain.
Good. Let's get the engines repaired. They're both hurt.
Aye, sir.
Gonna die in space out here.
Engines repaired, Captain.
Good. Hull.
Aye, sir.
Where are you guys? You're out here.
The ion trail of the scout ship leads to the Harappan system, Captain.
Picking up the subspace signal, sir. It's very weak.
Patch it through, Lieutenant.
Enterprise? Is that you, Kirk?
Oh, Jesus, no.
Friend
Not
Kirk.
Captain Mudd.
I can't believe they sent you to rescue me.
That sounds like... No, please, say it isn't.
I have a visual signal now, sir.
You've come to help me, Kirk. You've got to help me. I have had a terrible misunderstanding with the Alasi traders. Traders! They're out to kill me, Kirk.
Fancy that.
Now see here, Kirk. I sold my Mudd's miracodigrammas in perfectly good faith. A little sideline work, you understand. Now they won't leave me alone. No. They're tracking me again. I can't send coordinates. You have to come protect me. I'm a registered ship with the Federation. Mudd out.
I'm afraid his ship is registered, Captain, and regulations require we respond to his distress signal.
Okay. Again, the show dealt with Mudd. They gave a nice finality to him. So why bring him up? Why bring anyone from the show up? Why do this? Yeah, you're trying to throw it to the fans, but come on. Alright. Let's see if I can find what system it was. I'm assuming that the attack has broken off. So... Great. I don't remember the name of it. It might be that Harappa system, in which case I know where it is. Talk.
Computer analysis suggests 91.331% chance that the speaker was Harcourt Fenton Mudd, Harry, to his friend.
We know that! But no, it's where I'm trying to go to. Crap, I didn't see what the...
May I respectfully remind the captain that we haven't accomplished...
I know we haven't accomplished our mission. Okay. Before I do this, though, I'm going to... That is not what I wanted! I did not click on that.
Of course, Captain.
Instruments indicate that we have crossed the...
I didn't click that!
Trouble, Captain. Romulans materializing off the port bow.
Damage control standing by, sir.
Message from the Romulan commander, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Yes! Thank you! Now I have to load the game. I didn't click that star! In fact, I was very specifically trying to save.
We have arrived at Horrigan. Two Elassie ships approaching.
Message from the Elassie.
We'll show you.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Oh, how much damage did I take in the meantime? I lost my torpedo banks.
Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
Okay.
Lowering shields, Captain.
No, don't lower the shields.
Raising shields.
Repair the shields. Taking engines and torpedoes.
Aye, sir.
Torpedoes back.
Repaired, Captain.
Wow. Okay.
Aye, sir.
Come on, I saw you up here. There you are.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
Engines.
Aye, sir.
Torpedoes.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
Apparently the torpedoes don't actually get damaged. Let's keep doing the
Aye,
engines.
sir.
And hull, but the engine's the main one to worry about at the moment. And I got blowed up.
The Enterprise has been destroyed. Load a previously saved game. Restart the game. Quit the game. Load a previously saved game.
We have arrived at Vulcan. Two Elassie ships.
Message from the
We'll shoot.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
Problem is with two of them there, one of them can attack me while I'm trying to get the other one. And it's really hard to lead these guys.
Aye, sir. Phasers repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
The problem is I don't know how damaged something is either. All I get is it's red for damaged. It could be just a little bit damaged, it could be almost done.
Aye, sir.
Start repairing the hull so I don't blow up again. Oh, there you were. Can you imagine trying to do this without the mouse also?
Aye, sir. Phasers repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Sensors repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Phasers repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Phasers repaired, Captain.
Except that they're not.
Aye, sir.
Okay. I have the wrong parts then.
Torpedoes repaired, Captain.
The ion trail of the scout ship
Okay, they
leads
left.
to the Harapan
Good.
system, Captain.
Picking up
Harapan.
the subspace.
Patch it through, Lieutenant.
Harapan.
That sounds like...
I have a visual.
Come to help me.
Fancy that.
No, see.
I'm afraid his ship is...
Harapan system. Alright. Let's repair
Aye,
the
sir.
engines. And I should not pause it this time while it's doing that. Give me some time to repair. Harapan's... See, no, in the manual it's just called Harapa. So there's actually a typo in one of the two things. But anyway, it's close enough that, yeah, it is where I thought it was. Now, let's actually save the game this time.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Save I hate this game, because I hate this game. And we'll head over to here. It's green! And there's mud.
Engines repaired, Captain.
Thank you, Scott. Work on the shields.
Aye, sir.
And let's hail him. I'd like to shoot him.
The system is binary, with a neutron pulsar in the vicinity causing difficulties with our sensor readings. I was able to trace Mud's transmission to this derelict.
So, our friend Harry is on board, no doubt. Can you tell me anything about the derelict vessel?
There are 6 major subdivisions within the hull. All systems are down. There is, however, limited atmospheric integrity. The environment appears to be the result of a temporary save-a-ship life support generator. Not exactly a reliable model, Captain.
We're being hailed by Mr. Mudd, sir.
Captain, you came. I'm touched.
Harry, I have to be touched in the head to have anything to do with you. How's your lovely wife, Stella?
That was a dirty trick, Kirk. However, you'll be glad to know I let bygones be bygones. If the Enterprise will stand by and fend off any pirates, I'll just finish my salvage operations here and be out of your hair.
Computer records document that you filed notice that there was no salvageable value here, and that the ship was a common passenger tug.
Did I say no value? Minimal, Captain, minimal. I meant nothing looked promising when I filed the report. We both know my judgment isn't always perfect.
I would say your judgment is never perfect, Harry. Perhaps we should beam over and judge the situation for ourselves.
That isn't necessary, Kirk. I can handle... I mean...
Harry, relax. We're old friends. We'll understand if things aren't picked up and looking neat. Kirk out.
I do like that answer from him. We'll understand if things aren't looking neat. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Save new game. Replace.
Alright. Let's actually do one more save before I beam down in case there's another timed bullshit.
Save new game. Replace. Delete previous. Cancel. Save new game. Replace.
Okay. Let's take the shields
Shields
down.
Disarming weapons.
Excellent. Okay, let's beam over, shall we?
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Why don't you take an engineer to do it?
Welcome, Captain Kirk. So glad you're here. The Elazi have been terrible trouble to me.
Well, you're terrible trouble to me, Harry. Tell me what this is all about.
I happened upon this ship not long ago and dutifully registered as salvage, mind you. In the hold here, I discovered one of these devices in that box over there. When I tried one on a wall, it floated off the grease and dirt. Perfect for cleaning, near as I could see. I peddled a few of these Mud's miracle degrimers, and everything was going perfectly well.
then something went wrong, right?
Actually, no, Doctor, not then. I'd started offering a few other little items I found. Mud's limited coffee substitute, a great little specialty item. Lenses to affirm packaging build-your-own telescope kits. The collection of novelty paints, things like that. All of a sudden, the Alazi pirates are asking for me in every quadrant, wanting to know where I'm getting my goods.
Okay.
I see, Harry.
Quadrant?
Well, we'll look around here while the Enterprise remains close by.
Look around all you like, Captain, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. I registered this derelict as my salvage, and I don't want you running off with all my prizes.
Harry, as official representatives of the Federation and of Starfleet, we recognize your rights to legitimate salvage. Need I say more?
I understand perfectly, Captain. Carry on, Captain.
Alrighty then.
Save new game. Replace
Hate this game. Okay, well, let's take a look around. What do we see
This
here?
place is cluttered with stored goods of every sort. It would take an army of workers weeks to examine every container and determine what is inside.
Still take a look at things, can't I?
Odd-looking contraptions small enough to hold in one hand. This lens, about the size of one's thumbnail, magnifies like a fine optical glass.
Probably need to pick that up for later. There's what, 6 compartments?
This container holds small mechanical components unfamiliar to you.
Alright, well, let's start grabbing whatever I can.
Done. You fail to obtain anything.
You have failed.
Done.
Done. Done. Done, done, done. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at these things, or scan them, perhaps. Can I scan them in here? Why don't I scan them on the ground? That's a good idea.
Nothing to report, Captain.
It's a nothing! No, no, scan! What are you doing? Okay, so that scan came up...
A small energy device with a flanged opening at the front, about the size of one's thumbnail.
I bet the lens goes in that. What do you think?
These are computer memory transfer media, probably designed for use with the alien computer system.
Okay, well, let's use this with this.
These two things fit together like they were made for each other.
Really? You don't say. Can I use this on it? Find out what the hell it is? No. Oh, Jesus!
Well, now I think we know why the Alazi pirates were so interested in finding out where Mudd was getting these.
The hell is that?
Mudd's miracle degrimer with lenses attached. You look but see nothing of note.
Okay, well, let's start walking. Hello, holodeck. Oh, wow, look at that.
Save new game. Replace.
Alright. See what we can find in here.
A save-a-ship emergency life support generator, generally used for temporary life support during evacuation of small damaged ships.
Evidently, Mr. Mudd was unwilling to pay the price for a reliable salvage model.
A salvage lock hatch, a common type used to link a derelict to the ship doing the salvaging.
It appears that Harry Mudd managed to emplace this access hatch without significantly damaging the alien ship.
Will wonders never cease?
Tall, transparent columns run through the ceiling. Energy crackles in between the dodecahedrons inside them.
I don't think that's how you spell dodecahedron.
A large claw-like device hangs from the ceiling.
The claw.
Tall, transparent columns run...
God determines who will go and who will stay. What? Alright. Let's see what's in the next hole, shall we? Hello. Go that way. Thank you, Captain. Let's take a look around here. It has music. It must mean something.
These cylinders have fallen down from the rest.
Thank you. That is so
3
observant.
triangular blue buttons. 2 yellow triangular buttons. A red triangular button.
That's...
A red triangular button.
That's purple. Not red. I know they're similar, but red is not purple.
An elaborate piece of alien-looking machinery. A row of unmarked cylindrical containers. An elaborate piece of 8... The room reminds you of the weapons room of some old-style warships from the early days of starfaring.
Does it?
The room reminds you of the a large claw-like...
The claw.
You look but see nothing of note.
Alright.
You look but see...
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what's in the next room? Let's walk this way. There's supposed to be, what, 6 rooms here? Oh, hello. I would assume this is an engine core.
Small containers of oddly colored liquids. You look but see nothing of note.
Really, there's a green button here that looks to be of note to me.
Padded inclines resembling a bed. This seems to be the main monitoring station for the beds. Above it is some sort of dispensary.
Interesting. Is this a med bay, perhaps?
You look but see nothing of... You look but see nothing of...
Okay, well, let's try using it, shall we?
We won't be able to operate any of this equipment unless we can learn...
You know, it's actually a good idea to scan things, which is why I have a tricorder.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Tricorders are apparently useless.
Nothing to report.
Oh, God, come on. Give me
Nothing
something.
to report, Captain.
Use the ball. Can I use the ball here?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens.
Can I lay down in the bed?
This is no time for a nap.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
You fail to obtain anything.
We won't be able to operate any of this equipment unless we can learn more about the aliens, Jim.
Thank you. Okay, well, I guess these boots were made for walking. Let's keep going. Let's take a look around here. What do I see? I see a chair on the floor.
You look but see nothing of... You see a plain gray screen. A control console from which operators run the ship.
You think. Alright, well, we've got this nice little device here that interacts with a computer. Let's interact with the computer then.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Of course not. Why would anything happen? I can make fireworks. Yay.
Evidently the aliens' bridge, their centralized control. A closer look may provide more information. It appears to be a view screen, much like the one on board the Enterprise. Evidently the aliens' bridge, their...
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this. This is evidently the main bridge. What do you make of it?
This is clearly the control center for the ship, Captain. I cannot deduce much information, but I do observe 2 things.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are 2 stations.
That may be, Doctor, But if you'll recall, all the Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank, and...
What else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
These people have a fixation for the number 6, and even devised...
Oh, dang it! Did not mean to do that.
Mr. Spock, come take... This station
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this.
This station definitely is configured differently from the one beside me.
Oh, dang it! Now I'm missing important information. Now I gotta reload the game and do it again, because I hate this game! The one time that it doesn't go through the entire thing a second time. Hate, 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 hate. Alright, well, fine. Go back to this room. Let's scan this room instead.
This Save-A-Ship life support generator has seen a great deal of use. It was never a reliable model, being prone to break down without warning. It is, however, properly connected, with warning alarms for temperature, atmosphere, and radiation. An unusual matter-antimatter engine, reminiscent of the designs created by the Hoopoon of Cygnus 4. As one would expect, Mr. Mudd has sealed the hatch with his personal code. We cannot enter his ship, Captain.
I suspect that's a blessing in disguise, Mr. Spock.
Probably.
This seems to be a crane of some sort, Captain. Currently, no power is running to it.
Now, why do I have a feeling that this thing right here is going to be a timer?
An unusual matter...
Can I walk further down? Is there more room down here? Nope. Okay. Can I pick anything up?
You fail to obtain any...
I don't want to mess with the machine. Alright, well, let's head back to the other rooms again. Yes, I despise this game. I despise this entire genre. And yet, here I am, so let's use the tricorder to examine everything.
The control panel has power running to it, Captain.
Good.
The control panel has... Unique, Captain. I believe these are self-referencing, packed quantum cartridges.
Power boosters! Oh, I've read about those, but they're just theoretical.
Evidently, these are more than theoretical, Lieutenant Bugert. The energy initially released is infinitesimally small, but boosts itself until the power finally released is comparable to our photon torpedoes.
The technical journals discussing the possibilities indicated it would create a weapon of greater range than those we have now, if not a greater punch.
The machinery to deliver these cartridges would be an engineering feat as well, Captain.
And that's why two of them are laying on the floor.
Report, Captain. Unique, Captain. I believe... Evidently,
the technical journal...
The machinery... A weapons delivery system. It appears to be an accessory tied directly to the alien equivalent of our ship's phasers and photon torpedoes.
Lovely.
Nothing to report.
I don't really see anything else to scan. I mean, I guess we could start shooting things, but I certainly don't want to do that yet, now do I? Back into this room. I've already checked everything in here, including scanned it. Let's go to the next room, assuming the game lets me. And we're back on the bridge. Let's save the game, because I don't want to accidentally skip the important dialogue again.
Save new game. Replace.
And let's have Spock use the machine.
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this. This is evidently...
What do you make of it?
This is clearly the controls.
Go on, Mr. Spock.
This station definitely...
This shouldn't be surprising. After all, there are 2 stations.
That may be, Doctor.
3,
but if you'll
because
recall,
there's a chair
all
here.
The Enterprise's different stations link into the same computer network bank. And...
What else can you determine at this stage, Mr. Spock?
These people have a fixation for the number 6, and even divisors and multiplicans thereof. 3s and 12s in particular. I believe this may be the necessary first clue to understanding the aliens.
why do you say the number 6? Couldn't it be the number... no, because it's 1, 2, 3 there. Okay.
A control console from which operators run the ship. You see a plain gray... You look but see nothing of note.
But see, that's the thing. If they love if they love 3 so much, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why does this panel have 7?
A control console.
Okay, well, scan it, perhaps?
Evidently the aliens' bridge. Their central...
well, let's just
evidently
use it.
the
No.
aliens' bridge.
Mr. Spock, come take a look at this.
This station definitely...
Okay, well, I got no more information, so let's just go ahead and head back out. No! Hello, Mud. What are you doing?
Why, Captain!
Jim, that doesn't look good at all. Harry, let me take a look at you and check whether that had some deleterious effect.
No, you're all space aliens. You're little gray men from inside the hollow earth. You want to experiment on my body parts. Stay away from me!
Deleterious effects. I guess I don't even need my tricorder to know that.
Are you kidding? It sounds like normal Mud to
control
me.
Kidnap my children. Dissect my dog.
If we can get him on one of the beds and get it active, I think he can be cured. Otherwise, he's likely to become increasingly violent.
Is his head spinning
Stay away
around?
from me!
His head's spinning around. Look at that.
I don't think the phaser will have the usual effect, Captain. We'll have to think of something else.
Yaha! I feel faster, smarter, strong enough to take you all on! You're really lizard men wearing human masks. His is coming off! I know you for what you really are. I'll tell the whole world, and then where will you be?
Seriously, his head is spinning around. Why is his head spinning around? Oh, that didn't work.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
Okay, how about we do this? Spock, since you're stronger than a human... or just nerve pinch him. That works.
All yours now, Dr. McCoy.
Yeah, I'll accept that answer.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
And I will admit, I had completely forgotten about the Vulcan nerve pinch. Okay, McCoy.
I need to understand more about the aliens before I can make this bed and its instrumentation function.
They like the number 6.
There's nothing there requiring...
One Starfleet issue science tricorder.
Oh, that was look. I don't want to look. I want to use it on this.
Nothing to report, Captain.
It's freaking a chemical on the ground. Let's analyze the damn thing. Let's analyze him. No, I don't need to analyze him. I already know he's crazy. Yes, but you still need to know the details of why.
We won't be able to operate in...
You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain...
We won't be able to...
Okay. It doesn't do anything. Why doesn't it do anything? Let's just leave him here for now. See what I can find elsewhere. I have this, like, What are you doing in here?
Harcourt, Fenton, Mud. Of course he's going to be honest and fair with you.
What are you doing in here? Huh. Is this a glitch?
Harcourt Fenton Mudd. 3 of the most prominent psychologists in the galaxy became famous by publishing case studies in sociopathy about him.
Okay. Did my game glitch, or is this a clue? Are there 3 Mudds? Because, you know, the aliens love 3. Let's use a medical tricorder on him.
There's nothing there, Rick.
Shut up! There's obviously something to scan for him.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Kirk, my friend! When have I ever given you the slightest bit of trouble?
There was the time that you tried to commandeer the Enterprise to sell Wive to miners. And then there was the time you stole the Enterprise to exchange us for androids, who were holding you prisoner.
Perhaps there have been a few minor misunderstandings.
Don't push your luck, Harry.
Why are you here and in the other room? And why does nobody seem worried about this?
This life support generator is an unreliable model at the best of times. Tinkering with it is a gamble with your life.
Yes, I know that.
Nothing happens.
Of course nothing happens. Why would anything happen?
Nothing happens.
Why would anything
Nothing
happen?
happens.
You know what? Let's screw this. Let's go through here.
Captain, the Gomuchi Grindrod salvage hatch is designed to withstand low-power phaser blasts. However, I would not trust the integrity of the ship's hull were we to increase phaser power to open this hatch.
Do you really think there's anything on Mudd's ship we need, Captain? I don't.
In this case, I agree with the good doctor.
How about an answer as to why there's 2 Mudds?
This life support generator...
Is that all that does? Okay, let's use my medical kit on him. I forgot I had that.
I need to understand more about the aliens before I can make...
It's not about the bed, it's about
Mudd!
Mudd!
Understand more about the aliens.
Harcourt Fenton Mudd.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break right now because I'm honestly wondering if my game is glitched out. And I've got to take off. It's 2 o'clock anyway. Well, 2 o'clock for me. Now you know what time zone I'm in. Oh no! Well, you know, a time zone I'm in. At any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. That's not what I want to do.
You get no response.
Yes, as I'm talking to a wall. I will go ahead and save.
New game.
At least we got progress today, and I only had to look up things once. I'm not going to look up answers for this right now. I'm worried that it's glitched, but I can still kind of explore around and try to find out. It's gonna have to wait for tomorrow, though. I hate this game. I hate this genre. This game is giving me so many problems. I mean, come on. You've got a biohazard. It's hurting Romulans. So you send your Vulcan down, and the game even tells you, oh yeah, Vulcans and Romulans are, you know, same thing. Or not same thing, but they're related. So a virus that affects one is going to affect the other. So why did you bring the fucking Vulcan down? Oh, they had to artificially create a timer to make it harder for you. Ah! And then the machine where you got to do all the parts yourself. A little bit, tweak this and unhinge that, and oh my god. And then it didn't want to work. At any rate, we got it working now. We managed to beat that day without looking anything up. And we're on the second one, bringing back characters from the old show, because of course they would. Because this is the only possible way to relate to the audience. Oh, hey, you remember this? You remember this? We saw the show too. Remember this? Except you didn't see the show, or at least if you did, you didn't pay any attention because you're making references that don't make sense. And I hate things that do that. Fallout 3 did that a lot. Fallout 3 had a whole bunch of, hey, you remember this from 1 or 2? Yeah, this was in the earlier games. We played those games, you see? We know about them too, see? See, here's a reference, see? But it didn't make any sense in that game to have so many fucking references. Because the game took place 100 years later on the other side of the country. So why have references? It's like this one. The mud situation was dealt with. It was over. It was done. So why bring him back? Why take him out of the punishment they left him in? Because it's the only way for the writers to connect to their audience. It's a sign of bad writing is what it is. The Ghostbusters game. Oh god, the Ghostbusters game. It's supposed to be Ghostbusters 3, right? So of course you deal with the Stay Puft Marshmallow. Of course you deal with Slimer. Of course you deal with the freaking... I think you dealt with Gozer and Virgo and the slime and the dogs. Zool and... I don't even remember the other one. Victor? No. But of course it had the references from the movies in it. Because they couldn't think of anything new. It's like, oh, God. I hate this stuff. And tomorrow I'll come back and we can rant some more. Until then, Internet, take care. Enjoy the games you play.